All right. Parlay Profit Club. NFL Week 14. It's been wild, and the wildness is still happening. The wildness is still going on as we speak. Hopefully, you guys can hear me pretty well. Looks like my internet is rug pulling, but yeah, man, this has been the NFL Pro Championship League has been interesting, man. They've been coming up with some really good scripts. You know what I'm saying, for the holidays, trying to make it entertaining. Never let you feel comfortable. A lot of drama, a lot of surprises. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's like I'm watching a Diddy documentary out here, but it's football. You know, did 50 Cent write this script for this week or what, bro? Because just when you think you're comfortable, like I got it, all of a sudden, like you know what I'm saying, some bullshit. So, man, what a week! What a week! How has it been for you, CJ?
Well, when you don't bet, it kind of relieves stress. So I've kind of been on a break because you can't predict this stuff. There's no predicting it. Why stress myself? It's holidays. I got a son to look out for. You got gifts. I got family to like, take care of. So, but the obvious ones, what was it? The Bills Bengals. That one I was like, come on, man, it's the Bills. They ended up winning. I think there was another game. Damn, there was another game. But yeah, I mean, it's been cool. There's nothing stressing me out, so I can't complain.
No, it's kind of funny you bring that up. We were watching UFC on Saturday at Assad's house. I didn't really bet that UFC, but Assad was like, he was like, "Oh, I feel really, I don't say comfortable, but like, I basically because he bet like Peter Yan versus Marab, pretty crazy bet to take. To
like
be
all
honest.
yeah."
I mean, Marab has been running through people, and he already beat that guy too. So there's really no reason to even bet that. But he bet it, and I was like, damn, okay, like that's crazy. Um, and he was like, oh, he's like, yeah, I haven't even been drinking, but I feel good, I feel like a buzz, I feel like then someone on the couch is like, well, do you have money on the game? He's like, well, yeah. It's like, bro, you're just like excited from betting, like it's just literally just like a better's high. They were like, yeah, duh, of course, like you're betting money and shit, like you win, like, you're gonna feel good if you lose. All this stress, and it's just like it's just the way it goes. So that was kind of funny, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. UFC had some great fights. Legitimately, like if you like fighting, this was like it's probably one of the best fights I've seen in a long time. Where niggas like nonstop action, like going for takedowns, going punching each other, like kicks, everything, just no breaks. Like literally, I've never seen a fight where there's like no breaks. Like there's no holding, there's nothing. It's just like we're just going at it the whole time. So that was pretty insane. Football wise, we did have some pretty interesting games. Because you can see the Chargers still going, Eagles still doing the thing. Let's see. It was a pretty crazy week, but I feel like most of the games kind of went the direction that we thought they were going to go. I don't lie, I was a little surprised.
There were some upsets. The Saints won their game against.
Surprised. Yeah, Saints.
I mean,
dude, I was watching that game. I was watching it a little bit, and like I kind of knew that they would cover the spread because the game was just too close. But even Assad, I was texting him a little bit. Assad was like, "Bro, I'm hammering the Bucks. Like he put like $500 on the Bucks because like Baker Mayfield kept doing his thing. He's doing all his emotes, he's get a first down, do all this bullshit." And so you're just thinking like, okay, like these guys are gonna these guys are obviously gonna like, do their thing. And yeah, the Saints, I've never seen that. I didn't know they got a new quarterback, Tyler Shuck. This nigga actually for real. This nigga actually, you know what I'm saying? Like that dude. And like he made a crazy pass. I was like, wait, this is the same Saints team? This rookie quarterback looked competent for real. And so yeah, I forgot the last play of the game was some bullshit. It was just like, well, that's it, guys. It was even the commentary were like, yep, that'll do it. Time to run out. It's over. Da, 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 da. I was like, damn, like the Saints really just came marching into to Tampa and just got it done. So that was a shock.
Yeah. Other than that, like I said, it was a good the Steelers Ravens. Remember, I was like, come on, Lamar Jackson, he's washed. That's what everyone's saying, right? Like,
wait. Who'd you pick?
I didn't make a pick. Remember, you asked me like if a gun was to my head, like I would go for the Ravens. But personally, I was like, I'm staying away from this. Like, I'm not, because you can't trust Lamar right now. Like, the people are right. Same thing with I think Titans Browns. I think, but it was kind of the same thing. We like if a gun was to our head, oh yeah, sure, But for the most part, nah, we don't, But yeah, it was a good week.
I remember
Colts Jaguars, same thing. It was stay away.
I remember saying Steelers pretty easy. Well, did I say Steelers? Yeah. I think I did say Steelers. I was like, Steelers are probably going to cover this game. First of all the games are usually close. Number one. But yeah, I don't know. I forget exactly what my confidence was on this, but the games are pretty close. Steelers came out there, and it's just like I watched the game a little bit. The referees and everybody was just doing everything in their power to give the game to the Steelers. So, because you're just like, okay, like these niggas are getting every call. These niggas are like getting every everything's just going their way. Aaron Rodgers just throwing 40-yard passes. Just like there's one play where like Lamar threw a touchdown. The guy got 2 feet in the end zone, but then someone knocked the ball out of his hands. They said, "Oh, no touchdown." So just like little shit like that was just like that can kind of go either way. And
I think we also thought Aaron Rodgers wouldn't play or be 100% or something like that. So
yes,
but yeah, yes. I mean, yeah. So stayed away from that one. Yeah, man. But Saints definitely. I mean, you can't. It's one of those games where it's like, oh yeah, you kind of have to be careful with those ones. Like whenever you see like a team that's just trash, oh yeah, they're gonna lose, and then they're the ones that mess up the parlay because it's like, oh, I thought you were gonna, But yeah, other than that, it was a cool week. Cowboys Lions. I did think Cowboys would win. I didn't bet on them, but yeah, I mean Lions came out. It was a blowout at first, which I was surprised about, but yeah, it got close.
Chargers got a pick. Chargers
they just picked it.
Bro, I just as we were talking, I put $200 on the Chargers right now.
Like the game's
over.
Bro,
do you know the script, bro? It's over. It's not even.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can go back into the score real quick. Or let me see. Let me come up a little bit more. But yeah, Chargers just got a pick. Bro, the Eagles, the NFL is funny, bro. The Eagles are at the 20-yard line. Somehow they got the ball past the end zone or whatever. And Jalen Hurts throws a pick. He threw 3 picks earlier in the game. Have you ever seen a quarterback throw 3 picks and they still win the game? Now he has 4 picks, ends the game on a. It's like, dang, bro, like they're so close to the end zone that they should have honestly just walked in with a touchdown and won the game. Game ends on a pick.
I was watching the game earlier. They could have run. I guess watching the game, you could just predict they were going to lose because they didn't look great. I was surprised they came back.
If you ever want to do, because this is what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to lie, like. I know we're talking about like what happened, like what predictions came true. But the actual easiest way to bet right now is live, waiting either till probably it depends on if it's like Sunday, like a Sunday slate, multiple games going on at one time. You can do end of first quarter. If it's prime time, you kind of want to wait till halftime. But if you know the spread and the underdog is leading by halftime, especially if they're covering the spread, it's almost been like 100% that they're going to win that game. Yes, and I don't really like to go by this, but if the favorite has most of the money on their side and then the underdog is winning at halftime, they're not giving that money back. Just know that. Just know that they're not giving that money back. You know what I'm saying? So that's been a really strong tell to be like, oh, what team had that this week? I think it was one of the teams. That one team, the Titans. Bro, I'm watching this game. I'm not really watching the game, but like I messed up. Like accidentally put too much money on the Titans. So I was like, I don't know. I was just trying to do a live bet. But then sometimes when you're doing a live bet, the odds change so fast that like you have to kind of get it in quick or else it's gonna like move around too much. But Titans were up. I think they were up like 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. They're the underdogs. They're +4 on the road. And I already kind of knew there's going to be a narrative with Shador versus Cam Ward. He's the first pick. He's, should have been the first pick. I already kind of knew there's going to be something there. So I was like, dude, Cam Ward is up 14-0. This is the NFL trying to humble this nigga. Put everything you got on the Titans. Then the Browns come back the next quarter, 14-3. So now the Browns are actually leading 17-14 at half. And based on what I just said, your boy is sweating because I put it should have been like $100. It was like $400 on the Titans. Now I'm like, oh, come on, bro. Goes in. So now I have to pay attention to like the dumbest game when there's no.
It was a good game.
There's no like it's like betting on an NBA and there's no Kobe. There's no like stars in. You know, in the NBA when there's like those bullshit games before the summer break or whatever, before the finals. You're like, dude, who are these guys? They're like missing easy shots, missing layups. You're just like, but you bet on the game. So you're praying that these nobodies just start to just hit all of a sudden. So I'm watching the game, bro. Tell me why the third quarter starts. Titans, pick, and run it back. Like they're all doing the Shador. I'm like, okay. One guy, Tony Pollard from the Cowboys, runs it in for a touchdown. I'm like, oh right, we're back. And I'm like, I'm getting hype and shit. This nigga Shador comes out like he's Michael Vick, bro. Like just throwing dimes, dots, just like running, breaking free. I'm like, bro, you've never played this good in your life. Like, what are you doing? What's happening? Like, Shador Sanders. Oh, he finds him at Shador Sanders, runs it in. Shador Sanders finds him in the end zone. I'm like, no, hell no. Not today. These niggas actually march down, literally get the touchdown they need to tie up the game. Then all of a sudden, I just see the camera pan over to Shador, and he's like, who, me? All right. And then he just goes to the bench. I'm like, no way. you see like the running back, he's like in the quarterback position. And I'm just like, no way. And these niggas trying to run some bullshit. Some try to like wildcat. Like, I'm like, nigga, it's one thing to do a trick play when we think you're gonna do something normal. It's another thing to like set up in a trick play scenario. We know you need to get.
Yeah, so you can't be putting your money on these niggas, man. They don't care.
Bro, Titans cast in for me. I was like, hell yeah.
They don't care. No, the Browns cashed in for you.
Bro, Stefanski, I've never seen more of a obvious setup. I'm not trying to get this nigga any shine in my life, bro. Because I was like, bro, apparently I didn't know this until after the game. There's never been a rookie to throw for over 340 yards, get 3 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown in a game. You took out the best offensive performance from a rookie quarterback and put in some, like, I was like, yeah, y'all. And then I watched another thing. They're like, oh, they're trying to tank. Like, if they would have won that game, like, they would have been out of, like, draft potential or whatever. It's like, okay, bro, but you could have just told Shador, like, yo, bro, like, just, But damn, yeah. So Browns Titans, again, whoever's winning at halftime, you know what I'm saying, or whoever has a dominant first quarter lead, it's usually curtains, usually wraps. Jaguars Colts, another game. As soon as I saw the Jaguars go up, especially if you start to see the underdog scoring touchdowns, usually the underdog should be like kicking field goals if anything. They're scoring touchdowns early. It's like, oh yeah, it's got to be a long day. Jaguars were like 14-3 in like the first. Then Daniel Jones got. Damn, this is.
Yeah, Colts don't have a quarterback though, right?
Well, they had Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones played maybe like 2 quarters or something, and then he got hurt.
Because he's still hurt. Yeah.
No. He was fine. Like he started the game fine.
He wasn't fully
or something, but like he popped his Achilles during the game.
Yeah, but he was already like not 100%.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I think
exactly.
they were forcing it. I mean, it's one of those situations where it's like Colts are doing so good this season. They were like, all right, like let's
some
go.
trap games, bro. This is one of those games where I was just like, Jaguars gonna win this fucking game, bro.
I just stayed again. Even last week, I was like, I would stay away because they're just in that. You can already tell, like the Colts are like they're in that. Like if you can call it, me personally, because again, before you asked me, like, oh, I'm on light mode right now, until January comes, 2026 come out strong. But yeah, I mean, unless they're like for sure, like this one, I'm like, I can't count the ones I would choose for sure. If they're not going to do it, I just stay away from it. Colts, they're the better team, but I can't trust them. So it's like, all right, just
there's some narrative shit that you got to factor in. The one thing I would say about this game that made me confident was, remember I told you the division shit. Apparently, like over the last 2 years, the Jaguars have owned them, but also it's a home game for the Jaguars, so that's already kind of a. But then also like the division shit, like that's another one of those things. So the Jaguars, and then they were underdogs. The Jaguars are underdogs at home. It's just like it was just too much going in their favor that I was like,
all that adds up,
yeah. This game was a surprise to me though, bro. The Vikings.
The score was
talking to Assad because Assad was like, who do you guys think is gonna win tomorrow? Obviously Commanders. I'm like, no, Vikings, bro. He's like, bro, are you serious? I'm like, dude, I don't know why, but JJ McCarthy, whenever there's no pressure, whenever like no one believes in him, the nigga just balls out. Like, I don't know, it's the weirdest like stat line, but as soon as everyone is just like, yeah, the Vikings got no shot, this nigga comes out like he's fucking, Tom Brady or some shit. Sure enough, Vikings at home, Jaden Daniels is playing. Skunk. No one could have predicted this game, bro. Like, this is the most bizarre.
The score was surprising.
This is one of those games where, like, everybody was on the Commanders. This is one of those games where Vegas is just like, let me bust every parlay right now. Like, that was one of those, damn, talk about a rug pull game, bro. That was insane. This Bengals game that you said, oh, obviously the Bills. Bro, the Bengals were up. Bengals were spanking, bro. Bengals were up like 21. I think it was 21-8 at one point. Joe Burrow looked like, I'm like, nigga, you can do this the whole time? It's snowing. The guy's just throwing dots. Like, Higgins with a one-arm catch. I was like, bro, I was putting money on the Bengals as they were going on. I'm like, Bengals.
So you didn't trust me. You didn't trust me because I told you no, it makes sense. You had your team. I had my team. Because this is one of the games.
I have the Bengals. No, I was kind of with you a little bit. But again, at halftime, when the Bengals are up like I guess they were up like 10 points or whatever, and Burrow is looking like the second coming of Tom Brady. Bro, I
The
thought it was
crazy thing,
curtains.
the crazy thing was I wasn't even worried. Like that's how much of a veteran I am now at this. Like again, last week I already said I was like, Bills got it. You know, I kind of factored in everything, even going into the week. I saw the score yesterday. I was super busy yesterday. They called me into work, emergency. Plus, I had some other stuff to do after, doing some radio stuff. And then I look at the score. I see that I'm like, Bills have come back from worse. I mean, if there's any team, it's like watching Tom Brady. And this is me. See, I can do this because I'm an ex-Patriot fan. Tom Brady days. When we were down in games, I'd be looking at the score like, damn, we're down 14. It's a Super Bowl, man, against the Falcons. Come on, man. I'll be looking at, damn, we down 14.
Bro,
We down 3 touchdowns.
please,
Well, who cares?
please spare me.
The
Bro, this
Bills
is
are the
not
only
fucking
team
Tom
that
Brady.
the Bills.
No.
I didn't say he's Tom Brady. But the Bills are the only team that still does stuff like earlier in the season. What didn't they do that with your boy Lamar Jackson? They were down by like what 2, 3. So I wasn't even worried. I was like, if any team's gonna come back, and the Bengals just aren't. They're good, but we're in crunch time right now of the season. We can't lose to. And lo and behold, I checked the score later. Bills won. I'm like, yeah.
Bro, did you watch the game at all or no? You watched the game at all?
I was busy yesterday. I didn't watch it. The only game I watched this week, like from beginning to end, was today's and Thursday. The Cowboys.
Let me enlighten you.
Lions game.
Joe Burrow is going BTA the whole game. Belt to this nigga is like, bro. I thought it was the All-Star game. I'm like, damn, is it Hawaii? Is it off season already? Y'all just, bro. This dude throws 2 picks back to back. I think one of them was a pick 6, and then the second one. It might as well have been a pick 6 because they were on the 10-yard line when he threw the pick. Back to back. I was like, damn. And then all of a sudden, they come back and he throws a crazy touchdown pass just to cover the spread. You see the score where it's 34-39, the last touchdown pass he did just barely because the spread was 5.5. So now they technically covered the spread, and it's just watching that game, you're just like, dude, how did you throw 2 picks when you're literally perfect all day? The craziest throws you've ever seen in your life. Kids making them like it's nothing. And then all this. Then Josh Allen, this nigga, Superman Kate. I hate this. He'll run for a 60-yard quarterback run. The craziest shit. They'll just get to. It's almost like they put his sliders up on Madden where he's just
he's the best running quarterback. I be watching the stats. I'm like, what, this dude? But hey, whatever. As long as he's making me money, I will not question it. So I was not worried at all. We ain't got no worries. Shout out Wayne, man. We ain't got no worries.
Hey, shout out the Dolphins. They got it done in cold weather. I was surprised at that game. Technically, Tyrod Taylor got hurt. I think it might have been another.
Ooh, yeah. I thought
it was a knee injury or something, but still.
I think
what?
Yeah. I think we well, maybe not we, but I think I did. I didn't bet on the game. I kind of forgot, but yeah, because I said something about the rain or the forecast. Did it end up raining that day?
No.
I think that. Okay,
because
I think that was the deciding factor, if it was raining. But yeah, I guess it didn't rain, so they were able to win it.
Yeah. So. Once I looked at the game, I was like, the weather looks fine.
Yeah, so
the game, you're like, the weather looks fine. I think it was
so yeah.
I want to say it was 45 degrees, which is still kind of cold, but it's not.
Yeah, football. You're good. Yeah. Okay.
I was like, damn, bro. Did you see Tua out there? No look pass. Oh, it's over.
Yeah. So yeah, Dolphins did their thing. They're supposed to.
Jets, bro. They came out in the black jerseys. They were like, oh yeah, the Jets out here in the Gotham City jerseys that they call them. I'm like, these niggas about to get you guys should have just came out normal. But yeah, so the weather wasn't cold enough apparently. Broncos, Raiders. I mean, it was obvious the Broncos were going to win that game. The Raiders to cover the spread, though. The spread was like 8 points. Some bullshit, bro. The Raiders scored a useless field goal to cover the spread. That people were complaining about this in the betting community because the Broncos are up 10 points. The game is over. Geno Smith finally got benched for somebody I don't even know who the guy was. He finally gets benched. The kid he looks pretty good. Kid threw a nice little dart, but it's just like, nigga, why are you guys rushing down the field to kick a field goal when you know you're gonna lose? Like, oh, the Raiders kick a field goal. Like, literally,
that's what I'm saying. They know. Hey, we're about to lose. Oh, all those people who bet against us, let's fuck up their spreads. Like, they know, man. They know. They're petty. Hey, go kick his field goal. Everybody who bet against us tonight. They know.
Rams,
man.
Cardinals. Cardinals. The game. No,
I don't even think you could bet on that. Were you able to bet on it?
Well, I wasn't gonna bet money line. You could. The Rams were like minus 500, so it's not really worth it. But Cardinals, the spread was 9.5. I honestly thought the Cardinals would cover it. Rams put it away early. God damn, like Puka Nacua, that nigga can't be stopped. Stafford, they're just look. The reason they scored 45 points is so Stafford can win the MVP. Like for the rest of these Rams games, we're just stat padding. Like Drake May is not winning that fucking MVP. Actually, hey, you know what? If you can bet on MVP, bet Stafford. I think you can still get him at plus money. He's not losing MVP. Number one, they're not giving it to no fucking rookie. Number two, Rams are stat padding. So by the end of the season, we have too many touchdowns. We have too many completions, too many yards. Like Drake May is not going to get the MVP, period. So that's the nicest free bet you could get right now. Is
who else is on the who else are like the top I'm trying to think. Broncos guy isn't on there?
Hell no. His stats aren't good. Like they win games, but it's not really because of his stats. He's not a clean player.
Mahomes
Jonathan Taylor was in the mix, but they don't really give it to running backs.
Yeah.
So it's right now it's really Drake May versus Matthew Stafford. That's really what it is.
Stafford though, damn.
I think Jordan Love is kind of in the mix, but obviously he's not really. It's not at that level right now. But yeah, Stafford is, he's never won it apparently, and so I heard that the media likes to reward people like him. It's like, oh, you're a veteran guy. We all kind of grew up with you because like you've been in the league for so long.
Reward people like. Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, yeah,
he's a free bet right now.
Yeah, man, maybe you're right. Maybe it sounds good. So I would take it.
The problem is you got to wait on it. Like, I guess we got. I don't know.
Have some patience. Have some patience, man.
Another 8 weeks for him to call out MVP.
That's what investing is. That's what stocks. You gotta wait before it hits.
Such a lot. People are like, Drake May. I'm like, it's Stafford, bro. Trust me on this. He has way more touchdowns. We have a coach that's putting up way more highlights. We have better players. So his stats are just going to look way better than you. And the media likes him more because you're new. We don't know you. So it is what it is. So yeah, if you want to invest some money that you can collect in January, I would say put $1,000 on Stafford at plus like 200, and that can cover your bet for the whole month, basically. Because I guarantee, I don't want to guarantee like Charles Barkley, but I'm very, very sure that Drake May is not going to win MVP his second year, where a 15-year veteran, never won it before, playing his greatest football of his life off of a bad back with some of the greatest receiving talent with 4 more weeks to go, playing some bullshit teams that we're just running up the score on, is not going to win the MVP. Whereas the Patriots, I don't know the Patriots' schedule, but I don't think I think their games are going to be kind of tough, to be honest.
I don't want to say I agree with you. I think what I'm going to say is you're making a lot of sense. That as a listener, I would go and, I would, take your advice. I would go.
But
But on that same, because I've been listening, when you listen to the mainstream media talk about football, they're talking about the Patriots, man. So now that you bring it up, I'm gonna pay attention to it. But you don't hear them talking about, oh, the Rams are surprising us, or it's just kind of like one of those things, like, oh, the Rams won, cool. They're talking about every time they're talking about the Patriots. So
we're talking about Rams going to Super Bowl though.
We'll see. I'm gonna pay attention to it now because I mean, yeah, those are kind of the only two guys when I'm thinking MVP like names. Because yeah, you're right. The Eagles dudes aren't. They just skunked it tonight. Mahomes and the Chiefs, they're not doing great. So
yeah, all the usual suspects are out.
Yeah.
So Ravens are out.
Lamar Jackson.
Bengals are out. Eagles are out. Who else? Who else?
Jordan Love isn't doing it. Packers out.
Jordan Love,
but he's not. But I mean, on that yeah, but they're not Stafford, and they're not.
Oh yeah, they're not. He doesn't.
He's not on. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be interesting.
One thing that's fun about the NFL right now is like all the quote unquote good teams historically are not in the mix right now for Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So people are saying, yo, Josh Allen, where you at? This is your year because you don't have Mahomes, you don't have Burrow, you don't have Lamar Jackson. The Steelers have no quarterback.
I forgot about him.
Who are you going to play in the playoffs? Okay, Bo Nix, Drake May, CJ Stroud, and that's basically it, right? Those are the only teams that really matter. You can't beat those teams? Seriously? I feel like the Bills will be in the Super Bowl, and I feel like the Bills will lose again because of their history and culture, and also because the Bills are not that great of a team. So
what? Bills Rams?
Yes, I do like that. I like that.
Yeah, that'll be a good Super Bowl. I'm gonna have to go with the Bills though, just because Buffalo. Shout out to my New York people.
Seattle's not gonna do anything. No. Yeah, I'd say the Rams. I'd say the Rams get back, to be honest. Bills, Rams, and the Bills can't touch us, to be honest. Put us on a neutral field, no snow. Our offense is too explosive, defense too young, too fast. We also smoked. Well, we didn't smoke the Bills, but we beat the Bills last year. We played the Bills last year with I would think a better team, and we neutralized.
It'll be an entertaining game for sure. I'll be tuned in. It'll be a hot Super Bowl. It'll be a hot Super Bowl, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, this is where it get interesting. So
it'll be entertaining for sure. Chiefs Texans. I'm not gonna lie, I had to cover my ass with this game. The game I was based on I guess how the spread was going. We had more dogs winning the spread at the end of Sunday, so it was 6-11. So I'm thinking, okay, to balance it out, you would need the Chiefs to win. So I put some money on the Chiefs. First quarter, 3-0 Texans. Second quarter, halftime, 10-0 Texans. Bro, throughout the whole game, I'm trying to shovel as much money to the this fucking Assad betting site. They're like, oh, you put too much money on the Texans, or we only can put so much. I'm like, bro, if you don't let me put
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
bro. I got to a point where I had like $50 left to bet or something. And they're like, I could only put $8 at a time, trying to push it over to the Texans, $8. Okay, now you only put $4. Okay, now you only put $2. I'm like, bro, this is so annoying. But that was a game where, yeah, you can kind of just see the rug pull happening from Vegas. Shout out the Texans. Looks like the Chiefs are done. Their record is 6-7. Shout out the kids, their new meme. But one of the last play of the game, Kelsey bobbles the ball and then just intercepted off of his back. I was like, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Mahomes running for his life.
I'm not doing fantasy anymore.
Patrick Mahomes running for his life.
Changing up the guard.
It was it was what it was. And then tonight's game, I honestly thought the Eagles are going to have to cover my ass with this game too, just because again at this point, the whole week, technically it should be balanced actually. So it's 7-7 in terms of the spread. 7-7 going into the last game. No, actually it's 7-13 dogs. So more underdogs have won the spread so far, and we have one more game. So if the Eagles win this game, it's 7-7. So it's perfectly even, which I thought the NFL would want the balance of it. But as soon as I check in on the first quarter, see what the score is, 3-7 Chargers. And I'm like, ooh. And then Hurts threw a pick. I'm like, oh yeah, that's over. That's all I needed to see. Push as much money to the Chargers as I possibly could. And the NFL made you work for this one. I was sweating. I was like, I came back, checked again at the fourth quarter. It's like, oh, 16-13 Eagles. I'm like, what the? Bro, what's going on? And then we had to go to overtime. You'll have to really sweat it out.
For the most part, like we were right about the balance of underdog to favorites, because remember it was pretty balanced. It was like half and half. I think it was like, oh, maybe the favorites might be up one, like 7-8, whatever. But the only difference between us was just like the different games that we thought one team would win over the other, like one or two games. But that's what I was saying last week.
Mm-hmm.
We've kind of figured out like the whole balance to it, but it's hard to figure out, okay, this team or this underdog. The Saints. The Saints?
Like what game?
I wouldn't have said I wouldn't have said the Saints
crazy.
are the team that's going to make the upset. That's and then I end up losing the parlay. So that's where we're at. That's the game that we're in.
Because I remember telling you, I was like, dude, I think I'm gonna switch it from favorites this week to dogs, because I feel like it's gonna be dogs 5-8. And then I said something about the afternoon, and I was right. I just didn't know which teams would actually be the ones to do it. That's where it gets kind of challenging to figure out, like, okay, but yeah, for the most part, this is the way to bet. Like, one of the things that I like is some of those Instagram channels, they'll have their own systems. A lot of them have to they're looking at like how's the line moving? Where's Vegas trying to move the line to kind of see like if they're trying to trap people and stuff. And they also look at like, where's the money at? Is more money on this game versus that game? Well, who's the referee? That type of shit is really good if you know what you and I are talking about, because now you have confirmation. If you already, and it's also better if you're only doing it on the primetime games. So like this game coming up on Thursday, I'll listen to what they have to say on Instagram and be like, okay, what are you guys leaning toward? Like, the Bucks honestly should win this game. The Falcons are just atrocious, to be honest. The Falcons are, bro. The Falcons look like they're about to beat the Seahawks, and then all of a sudden they just got blown out. That's how annoying the Falcons are. But anyways, the Bucks should easily win this game. However, it's Amazon, it's prime time. We just don't know. And it's a division game. So we just don't know what could happen, right? And also the Bucks just lost. Bucks just lost to the Saints. So now anything could happen. You got Kirk Cousins throwing the ball for the Falcons. Anything could happen. So what I'm going to do is, this game is one of the only games where like it's really difficult to project where they want it to go. So you don't really have to do anything. All you got to do, if you have the patience, just chill to halftime, right? We know the spread, 4 points, okay? If for whatever reason the Falcons are leading the game at halftime, just know they're not giving back that Bucks money. Everyone and their grandmama is going to pick the Bucks. Let me actually double check CBS right now to see if there's how many people are on the Bucks. But if the Bucks are like an 80% favorite and the Falcons are leading at halftime, the Falcons are not losing that game. Vegas won't allow it. The most random shit will happen. They just won't allow it. So now you can comfortably say Falcons. Are you sure? Falcons, bro. Just not overthink it. Let's just see right now. So right now, 92% of people are on the Bucks at minus 230, and 65% of the spread is on the Bucks as well. So nobody believes in the Falcons. So if they're leading at halftime, they're going to win the game. I've never seen it actually go the other way, where the underdog's leading at halftime, and then all of a sudden, like, the favorite just comes back. I've never actually seen it happen. So that is a pretty big tell. Also, if it's close, because honestly, the Bucks should be blowing them out. If it's close, where it's like tied or something, man, I'd be looking for reasons to give Falcons my money. So if I see Baker start throwing picks, I start seeing some fumbles, I start seeing some like weird calls, I'm leaning Falcons. But this is one of the easier bets of the week. If it looks, but also the other thing too, if the Bucks are covering the spread at halftime, right? Same thing with the Lions last week. Last week the Lions were up. I think they're up 20 to like 9 at halftime. The spread was like -3. They're up by more than like 10 points. I already knew them. That's why I started. Once you said something, I remember you texting me. I was like, Lions, give me a Lions bet real quick. I wanted the -7. Like, let me see if I can get the -7 real quick. Because I already knew. I'm like, dude, they're covering the spread at half. It's over, bro. And the spread is small. They're not coming back. Dak tried his best. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what but that's the entertainment part of it, like, oh, it's prime time. We got to make it. So, because I was surprised. I was like, yeah, Detroit's going to win. But like this, though, and I saw Cowboys coming back. I was like, oh, okay, there we go.
CeeDee Lamb did get hurt. Supposedly he got hurt.
So,
I'm just saying the two obvious things you want to look for is at halftime, is the favorite covering the spread by like a pretty decent margin? You know where it's going to go. If the underdog is even leading, it's definitely going that way. But if they're keeping it close, I'm looking for the underdog to cover. If it's like tied or something, I'm like, yeah, this game is a little too close when they should be killing them. Yeah, I may not pick them to win, but definitely to cover something, maybe like +3, maybe +4. Because if the spread is 4, I'm probably going to do like maybe +3 or something like that. This is one of the only games that you actually do want to bet because it's so obvious what's about to happen if you just look at the halftime score. These other games, I mean, we could probably just do the money line. So Bears Browns, this should be an obvious win for the Bears.
Yeah, man. I was really hoping Bears beat the Packers last week or this weekend. It was a good game though.
Didn't I tell you Packers?
Yeah, but not on a betting, just more of like the league. But yeah, it was a good game, Yeah, it was cool. At this point, I'm just kind of waiting for the playoffs,
You think the Bears take it against the Browns? Shador gate? Do they free Shador or what?
That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, you got to be wary. Again, you got to figure out which games are going to be the upsets, right? Do you think too much or do you, think too deep into it? Kind of ruins it. So if I'm just keeping it, again, like gun to your head, yeah, I'm going with Bears. But Browns do seem capable. It's a new team. There's brand new, energy. And Bears are still the Bears. It's not like the Bears are an elite team. So is it possible the Browns can beat the Bears? Yeah. But so that's kind of my mindset, unless it's for sure. I'm not trying to stress right now. So
here's the thing. This is another game where I'm not even look at the stats or how the money's moving right now. It's obvious everyone's going to pick the Bears. And honestly, the Bears should crush. However, the Browns defense is actually pretty good. Myles Garrett, ever heard of him? The guy has like crazy sacks. So someone like Caleb Williams, also the Browns beat the Packers randomly this year. the Browns can stop the run. That's why it's kind of challenging to face them. And I think Caleb Williams is going to struggle with that. So this game may be closer than it actually should be, but the Browns are not trying to win games. Whether you want to say like they're sabotaging Shador or whatever,
Okay.
based on what I saw on Sunday, these niggas are tanking. And so
Saying
matter
that,
how,
yeah. But
what I would do is honestly, I would look at this game and be like, just kind of feel out how it's going. I'm pretty sure the Browns are going to cover the spread. Like, I know it looks kind of crazy, but I'm pretty sure they're going to keep it close.
Okay.
If it gets close enough, I'd almost wait for like the odds to drop. So like Bears minus 200, Bears minus 180, and then start hammering the Bears because they're not going to. The Browns are not going to try to win the game. The Browns don't want to win this game. There's nothing for them to win the game. It does not. The only thing that happens if the Browns win this game, the coach's life gets more annoying.
It's shoulder, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say too, like the only way to bet on it anyway is to do live, like wait, because you probably can't even bet on it now. I mean, unless you're doing, But yeah, to that point too, with the Browns not trying to win. If that is true, then yeah, I mean, put all your money on the Bears. I'm actually, after you saying that, I'm actually gonna do that. Because if Browns are not trying to win, if they're trying to tank, if they're trying to make sure look bad, or just get out of the game, shit, that's easy money, right? Like I do feel bad for the brother, but if that's gonna get me paid, like shit, okay, cool. So I'm gonna be.
Bears are minus
going for the Bears.
Bears are minus 400, so it's gonna be tough to put any money on them. That's what I'm saying. Like just like if you can check it on halftime, so this is a Sunday morning game, so halftime for us is going to be like
11.
Probably like 11.
Well,
probably like 11:15, maybe like 11ish. But you can also, because this is a Sunday slate game, you can actually see what's about to happen in the first quarter. Basically, if the game is really close, if it's like tied, or the Browns are leading in the first quarter, you can just look for opportunities to take the Bears, basically, because now you're going to get the Bears at a really good price because the Browns don't want to win, and the Bears obviously do want to win. So if it looks like going back and forth and shit, the Bears are going to end up winning this game.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cardinals, Texans.
We take the Texans at home.
Yeah.
Eagles at home against the Raiders. Eagles. I mean,
definitely a big spread, but the Cardinals, they don't have any talent. Like literally, their starting quarterback, starting running back, and starting receiver are all out injured. Like, I mean, luckily they haven't given up yet, but like, I mean,
they're done.
It's tough sledding.
This one, I mean, let's just stay away from it, right?
You got to go Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, but we just saw him last. Not to say, I mean, again, he's playing the Giants, but just two trash teams. You stay away, unless you're for sure. I mean,
One thing I would say about this game, and let me just double check it real quick. I think that they already played each other one time, and the Commanders won. So the Giants might have
shouldn't. That's what I'm saying. Like Giants are at home. Just, I mean, unless you think Jaden when they shut him down, maybe. I mean, he just got skunked. They might. Hey, sit down.
Let me double check real quick. Yeah, week 1 they played each other week 1, and Jaden Daniels beat them 21-6. So that's a blowout. So now they're playing the Giants at home. Division rivalry. Both teams trash. You just look at the record. Both teams are trash. And the spread is 2 points. And the Giants are favored. The Commanders also just got skunked by, honestly, a team worse than the Giants. So this is, I mean, honestly, I would stay away from this one. But also, all signs point to the Giants actually winning this game. They're the home team, right? So are that right there already division game? Are they going to get swept by another trash team in the division, or are they going to end up with a split? right? So Giants have everything going in their favor. What I would probably do here is just wait to either the end of the first quarter. It should be pretty obvious. I don't know what it is about these small spreads, but sometimes if their team is going to cover this small spread, they usually get up to a pretty big lead. Like, so if the Giants are winning by like 7 points at like halftime, it's a wrap. I don't expect the Commanders to come back at all. So I would just be looking for opportunities to take the Giants if I had enough. Because I don't know if you watch NFL Red Zone. It kind of goes back and forth and shows you all the time. So if you're watching Red Zone, you can kind of get a feel for like, okay, I see what teams are going to be opportunities. But Giants should win that game, to be honest. And then both teams will have the same record, in the division. Raiders, Eagles.
Eagles getting that get back. Raiders just trash. Yeah, let's move on.
The line is 12 points. But yeah, the Eagles at home, you can't lose to the Raiders. Like it's against the religion. It's against like the code of being an Eagles fan to lose to the Raiders at home. Like, come on, bro. Let's see. Jets, Jaguars.
So far, it's seeming like favorites.
Yes.
Like favorites right now. Now,
yeah,
maybe
like they can cover this. They can cover this. They can cover this. Giants can cover the 2 points. It's just a field goal.
Now, as the week progresses, the assignment will kind of be like, well, what are? I mean, you don't know, but it's like, well, one of these.
I'm with you though. I'm coming with you though.
One of these is a rug.
Like they actually could smoke out the Jets. Like it's very plausible.
This Ravens, one though, no. Yeah. I mean, moving on. Jaguars. Take it. Yeah.
Definitely. So this is actually a good week to do parlays because now we have so many obvious like money line favorites that you can probably just combine a lot of teams together that should in theory win the game. That I feel pretty safe,
Ravens,
but anyways,
Bengals. I mean,
the Bengals did win the first game. Remember the Thanksgiving game?
That's why. Okay.
That's so why. Now the Bengals are at home, coming off a loss. The Ravens are favored, which is
that's why I'm. But to your point, it may be because of the whole division thing.
Yes, I would agree with that. My only issue is
it is weird.
My only issue with it is that the Bengals are at home. So home team is also a big thing. Also, if I don't know why this happens, but if you're a home underdog, that is also like a trap situation as well. It's only 2 points, so
something's
one of those ones. This is going to be the one where you kind of want to stay away from this one. Like you kind of need to make a call at halftime to kind of see how it's going to go. But like,
you know what? I'm gonna make the call. I'm gonna make the call right now. I'm gonna go Ravens.
You think they get the split?
I'm gonna go with Ravens. Yeah. For the fact that Bengals, they already won. Also, though, Bengals are done. They lost last week. Like they're not fighting. Like they're it's over. So I think Ravens, who are still fighting for a good spot.
No, it's not over.
It's over. 4-9.
Look at their record.
I mean, yeah, you can. But whoever's behind.
No. Do the math. Do the math though. Like if you actually bring up the standings, I think the Steelers are.
I guess if they beat the Ravens.
The Steelers are 7-6. Ravens are 6-7. If they beat the Ravens, they're now 5-9.
Beat the Ravens, So
I'm just saying, there's enough games left. They can make a run.
I'm going with Ravens.
Here's the thing:
Lamar Jackson's last stand. If he loses this one, it's like all right.
Here's the thing: we gotta remember. Something.
I mean, I'm just making a pick.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, like even if we're calling favorites, it's not going to be all favorites. Like it's going to be mostly favorites. So
You're
it's
right.
almost like, okay,
You're right. Yeah.
what games are the underdogs going to come up and sort of close the spread? So this is the game where I'm like, I can see the Bears doing their thing by 10 points or so. Texans, same thing. Giants, same thing. Eagles, same thing. So where do you have 4 games where like Jaguars,
Okay.
same thing. Now these games get kind of dicey. But
Not really though.
all 3 of these games, we could see the underdogs winning, right?
But that's not how it works.
No, I'm
That's
just
not
saying.
how, yeah, but we're going back to what we usually do, which is okay, which ones could be underdogs, and then what are we're splitting the favorites with underdogs. The thing is, that's not how it works though.
What do you
All
think?
those ones that we just picked that are favorites just previously
Yeah.
before we 2 of those could end up being the under. That's the thing. Like,
Oh yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
like it's not that I'm saying, oh, Ravens or the bank. It's more of,
Yeah.
unless it's like, okay, this is a reason why the underdog's gonna win. Like,
Now here's
so
the
yeah,
thing though.
that's kind of what we have to figure out.
Sure, I kind of agree with you. The one thing about all 3 of these games is that these are all the popular teams. Like literally, these are going to be the games that everyone's actually going to watch.
Yeah.
So, and look at the spreads here: 4, 1, and 2.
Yeah.
This one is 11, and all these other ones are like basically double-digit spreads.
Yeah, at least the good ones. Yeah.
So my point is like because the spread is so small, you can't really bet the spread. Like you are obviously, but like if you pick the spread, you're basically picking the winner. You see what I'm saying? Because it's so like this one.
Yeah.
1 point. Okay, if you pick Patriots, you also just pick them to win the game because you cover 1 point. Like, come on, it just doesn't make sense. So, yeah, if I look at this and I say like, okay, Ravens Bengals. I don't think the Bengals should sweep. So I'm kind of with you there. Like, they really shouldn't sweep them. Now it kind of doesn't make sense. But after I watched the Bengals play the Bills, I'm like, oh, the Bengals are actually like way better than their record.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. And honestly, the Bengals should have won that because if the Bengals would have won to beat the Bills, maybe the odds look a little different for this Ravens game.
True.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning Bengals here. The team has a lot of swag. I'm like, dude, Jamar Chase, Higgins. I'm like,
yeah, they're stacked.
Offensively, just seems too. I don't know. And then the Ravens look kind of weird. Like Lamar's not running. Like
that's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I would stay away from the game. But if you're asking me, I would say Ravens take it.
Here's maybe going to be the final decider for me on this game. If too many people, if the public is on the Ravens, then I'm gonna go Bengals. That's something I feel like you would normally do. That's how you would normally bet. Was everyone else going? Oh yeah, I'm going the other way. All right, so it's pretty close. 56% going Ravens, 44% going Bengals. So people are leaning Baltimore for sure, and then people think that the Bengals are going to cover the spread, 57%. So it's not the craziest game. So it's somewhat balanced. But home team, I feel like they're playing better. I feel like they're the more talented team. I feel like they're the less weird team. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals actually won that game. Chiefs, Chargers, I have no faith in the Chiefs anymore.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a wrap. Which sounds weird. Here's another thing about that game. This is also their second division game too. The Chargers beat them week 1 as well. Remember they had that Brazil game?
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna say I would take the Chargers again if I got to pick, but also we've seen the Chargers kind of disappoint, in certain games here. But I mean, you got to lose some games, right? But again,
do you think they sweep? You think they sweep? Broomstick?
You're like you said, it gets kind of tougher in these last, couple games, or at least these games here. But if I had to choose, I go with the Chargers. I mean, they beat the Eagles. They just beat the Eagles right now. Like, it's not like they're trash. The Chiefs are actually like bad.
And bro, let me ask you a question. Why are the Chiefs favored? Look at the line.
They're at home. It's Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you can't count out Patrick Mahomes. You still can't do this.
Favored? You just lost to the Tech. They've literally lost like 3 straight games or something.
It's favorites, man. Why are the Lakers favored to win the NBA Finals? Niggas ain't going. Well, it's because
I'm just saying this Chargers Chiefs game, it lines up because again, for the morning slate, they need a certain amount of games to go for the underdogs. Not necessarily wins, but like for the spread. So some underdogs have to cover the spread. It looks like you're probably going to be right. Like I wouldn't be surprised if this goes 5 out of 8 games for the favorites. But that means 3 games have to go underdog. This one is perfectly lined up for the underdog to win the game, or at least cover the spread. So I would definitely be looking Chargers here because this is just too stupid. It was like an idiot's bet. So
that's what I'm saying, Chargers.
But I mean, the smart part is the Chargers already won the first game. So now you're betting the Chargers are going to sweep. That's the part where I'm like, man.
Although it wouldn't be far off to say, oh, the Chargers sweep the Chiefs, for the first time in blah, blah. Also, what else is happening right now? Well, the Chiefs actually suck. Like, this is the first season that they're not a Super Bowl contending. This is a whole different. So, yeah, it'll be a different story. It's like, oh, the Chargers swept the Chiefs this season? Oh, you mean that season that the Chiefs sucked? Okay, well,
yeah.
So,
yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
Also, like, the Chargers don't have to win. Like, all this, NFL only cares about the spread, basically. So, Chargers +4. Are the Chiefs going to beat them by more than 4 points? Like, come on, bro. Like the Chiefs are barely put up 10 points against the Titans. So Chargers +4 is actually a really nice bet because I'm like, bro, these niggas moving the ball. Bro has a broken hand throwing dots. I'm like, bro, I thought your hand was broken. Like, so. Yeah, Chargers +4 is probably going to cover the spread.
You might want to do that now because it might change.
I agree, but if it moves like smaller, where it's like maybe like I guess 3 or 2,
it might go to 2.
I might just take the Chargers to win the game. To be honest, at that point, you want Chargers to win the game. But this is the safest bet you could take. +4, yeah, I think they're going to cover that. Then Bills Patriots. Another game was the second game for the series.
I'm staying away. I got bias in this one, so I'm gonna stay away. Go Patriots.
The Patriots already won the first game. Are they going to sweep a divisional opponent? The team that people thought was going to win the division, the Bills, are the Patriots gonna sweep at home?
It's too easy. I can't.
It's 1 point. Everybody's MVP, Mr. Drake May, and the guy that everyone is calling that nigga, Josh Allen.
It is going to be game of the week. It's going to be game of the week. I mean, so I'm staying away. I'm just watching it for the entertainment.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me actually just see who people got. This one's probably gonna be a little balanced. I don't think we're gonna ride for the Bills like that. Okay, 62% of people think that the Patriots are going to win. And they also have the Patriots on the spread as well. For some reason, Patriots are underdogs at home. Okay, so the Patriots are going to win this game. Okay. I'm not even gonna like look into this anymore. The Patriots are going to win this game. And a home underdog is almost like a trap, especially if the team is decent. Now you have the better team is an underdog at home for no reason. Other than the fact that they're probably just not popular, but the crowd is with them as well. Like the public is actually on their side.
They're the hottest team right now.
when Josh Allen came back and does all his superhero bullshit, the Bills are usually at home. So
Okay.
like the Ravens game, he was at home. This last Bengals game, he was at home. Now he's gonna be in New England. I and
Okay.
you and I are calling a favorites week. This is one of the, for whatever reason, these guys are like, yeah, I it's weird for me to call it a sweep. I don't want to, I hate calling sweeps, but this one seems set up in a way where, like, if we need some underdogs to win, this is one of the underdogs that actually, you know, it would make sense. So Chargers, Patriots, Bengals all make sense for underdogs to actually win within the early slate. Again, I'm not betting it right now because it makes no sense. Wait till the end of the first quarter. Wait till halftime. Let's see the flow of the game. You know, the box score. Let me see who's throwing some picks, who's actually scoring touchdowns versus who's kicking field goals. If the Patriots are up, because it's 1 point, whoever is up at halftime, that's probably what it's about to be. The Patriots are up by more than 10 points at halftime or more than 7. It's curtains, bro. It's done. The Bills are up. You have to see how far down are the Patriots. Is it within 3 points? Is it kind of close still? But if the Patriots are winning, it's very rare that an underdog is leading at halftime and then all of a sudden they lose the game. It's very rare in the NFL. They are not giving back any money. So, again, these are fun games. You don't really have to bet them right away. This is actually smarter to like wait, because it's pretty crazy how much action happens in the first quarter. First quarter, niggas are scoring touchdowns, niggas are getting picks and sacks, all kinds of shit. Wait till the end of the first quarter. You get if I'm saying 5 favorites are going to win, you should see 5 dominant performances in the first quarter. 4 teams or more all of a sudden winning by like 10 points. If it's going to be dogs that day, it'll be like a lot of close games. Like maybe even some underdogs are even like winning in the first quarter. And you kind of know like, oh, this is what it's about to be today. And then you wait for your opportunity, you know?
That's true. That's true, yeah.
So, but we got some good games in the morning. Christmas came early. Got some good games finally. Rams Lions.
Another good game.
We've
But
been
yeah,
waiting
I give it to the
We've
Rams.
been waiting on this. I feel like Border Lucas. I've been waiting on this.
I'll give it to the Rams. I was good. Another underdog game, but to be honest, watching the Lions play, Rams been killing it lately, so I give it to the Rams.
Man, I'm afraid to. I'm not really afraid, but like I don't really want to bet too much pre-game anymore. Some you get locked into some bullshit, and then now you gotta like scramble to like hedge. But we've been waiting for these niggas for a long time, bro. I wanted them last year. We didn't get them. They lost to the Commanders. But this year, Matt Stafford in LA. For whatever reason, in Detroit, you know, they had it the last couple of years. But in LA, his old former team, revenge game. I'm on my MVP tour. Are the Rams able to put hands on Jared Goff? 2-hand touch. I don't know. Jared Verse, ever heard of him? Bro, it's gonna be. Don't overthink this. But this game might even be minus 200. I may put all my money on this game, to be honest. Rams are definitely cashing this shit. Oh, you guys, Amon-Ra's hurt, but he's still kind of playing through some shit. Okay, show up, bro. Bring him too. Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, you bring him too. Oh, bro. Stafford, MVP tour, revenge game at home, -5. Yeah, we've been waiting for this one. Ooh, the Rams didn't play to nobody. Okay, this is everybody's Super Bowl pick right here, right? The Lions, right?
I don't know, man. The Lions might take it. Cause look, you see the next 3 games. So okay, we just entered the afternoon slate. Okay, the next 3 games are all favorites, and they're locks. Saints ain't winning 2 in a row. Titans ain't beating the Niners. the Colts are in shambles right now. What they trying to hire Phillip Rivers, retire an old man to play backup QB? Like, nah, Seahawks, they're doing it. So the only game here that looks like, okay, Lions might take it against the Rams. I mean, it only makes sense.
You're making sense. You're making sense. Because I think the Saints already beat the Panthers one time. So I think this is their second game. So, because I do remember that. Yeah. So I think the Panthers need to win this to get the split on the season. That looks done. 2 points in a dome of all places. Colts, Seahawks. I mean, the Colts backup quarterback looked pretty decent, but like, come on. Seattle defense this is too much. I love Cam Ward. He's got spunk, you know, but I don't know. Ever since the Jets coach started being the defensive coordinator for the Niners, it's a wrap, bro. The Niners don't even have any big name players, and their defense has been amazing. So yeah, I'm kind of with you. Rams Lions looks like, and honestly, looks like the Lions should cover the spread. The Lions can't win that game. I'm gonna just tell you up straight up right now. Like they can't.
Yeah, that's up for but for when it comes to the spread, yeah.
Spread, they could keep it close though. I could see that happening. The problem is the Rams are just whatever you want to talk about, we're better than them. So if the key to beating the Lions is how much pressure you can get on Jared Goff, we can get all the pressure that we want, basically. We have the best pass rush. So I just don't see the Lions winning that game. But it might be closer than it should be. Like literally that game may finish actually 5 points. Like the same thing that we saw from Bills Bengals this past week, that could happen with the Rams game where it's just like Stafford, some heroics, some bullshit, and all of a sudden like we barely win by 5 points, cover the spread. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, but to be honest, the Rams should easily crush, but NFL might rug pull. Dude, look how many games there are. There's so many afternoon games. There's like 5 afternoon games. So maybe the Rams actually cover this, actually. There's so many afternoon games that, you know what I'm saying? Like, who knows what could happen, apparently. The last afternoon game is Packers-Broncos. Broncos at home. I don't know. This is not a division game. It's not a division game, but they're kind of like rivals, I guess. So
that just looks like a good game.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Personally, I'm gonna stay from it. I'm gonna stay away from it just altogether. It's kind of hard to make a call, but I mean, I would go Packers. I would go Packers off initial. I mean, the favorite makes sense. Packers by 2. Yeah, close game. But I'm not going to put on any part.
Everybody, the public is leaning Denver. They got Denver on the spread and they got Denver on the money line. And Denver is the underdogs. So that is
Packers.
I mean, that's easy money for Vegas, to be honest.
I mean, yeah.
And also, Packers are the better like offensive team, where Denver's like the better defensive team.
Yeah. That's just a good game. I mean, it looks good.
Forget Micah Parsons on that team too. Like, Bo Nix is not going to know that game.
Yeah, I would go Packers again. It might be close, but I go Packers. I go Packers.
Favorites though. There's a lot of favorites.
That's what I'm saying. Like one of these,
it could be a very favorite every week. It could be a very favorite every week. Like.
Yeah.
Like I can make a case for every favorite. I'm like, damn. Like,
really? I mean, Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys, Vikings. Cowboys favorites.
Okay. Well, if the afternoon is going to be this many favorites, like, who's the underdog here?
There's no. Come on, man.
Bro, what did I tell you? What did I tell you about McCarthy though?
Okay. You know what? We gonna just have to see.
Let me get the
Because there's no,
bro. Look at
there's
this,
no,
bro. Bro, like there's no odds right now, bro. There's no odds right now. 90, bro. I don't even know how this is possible. There's no odds, but 95% of the public is already on the Cowboys.
It's got
63%
to. I
of
mean,
people.
I'm thinking the same thing too. Like
McCarthy. Nah, hell no. McCarthy. Bro, when nobody believes in this nigga, he turns into fucking Tom Brady.
if the Vikings win next week,
Yes.
then okay. Like forever, just prime time. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, but nah, Cowboys.
Bro.
It's a favorite. It's favorites week. Let's just say that it's favorites week.
Though, like, hey, imagine, okay, Packers, Seahawks, Niners, Saints, Rams. It's just like, bro, there's too many.
It is too many. It seems.
These three teams lose. Let's say these three teams lose. Underdog. Okay, favorite again. Like, it's Eagles. Giants. It's just too many favorites. Like, there's no way. How many games are there? Let's see. Let me see how many games there are. There's no way. If the favorites are
15
games? If the favorites are, let's just see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So there's going to be 14 games in the day. So the favorites are like, let's just say like 8 and 13.
Yeah. Like
9 and 13 going into that Sunday night game. You just know that the underdog's going to win, bro. Not that they're going to win. They're going to cover the spread.
Okay. Well, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
No, they don't have to win. This cover. Can the Vikings cover the spread? Is what you're betting on here?
Even. Okay. Sure.
That's 6 points. Yeah.
Sure.
So that's what we're betting on. So yeah, I think and what's going to be the main tell is what is the Cowboys money line? If the Cowboys are like minus 400. They're going to win the game. Like it's very rare that minus 400 favorite loses. But this is going to be a spread bet. This is like, okay, can the Vikings cover the spread? So again, what we got to do is watch the first quarter, see how it goes. If we see 3-0 Vikings, you already kind of know. You kind of know the fix is in. They're going to cover the spread. If you see the Vikings leading at halftime, it is a wrap.
It is a wrap. It is a 3-0. 3-0 still too early. I mean, let's wait till let's score a touchdown. Let's score a touchdown then.
I've seen too many of these games where it's just like but again, wait till halftime. That's it. If the Vikings are up, it's over. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Because I don't know what happens. Bro, J.J. McCarthy just ran through the Commanders with Jaden Daniels. He scored 0 points. They had Terry McLaurin. They had whoever the fuck else is on their team. Some people would say that, that Commanders team is better than the Cowboy team, is going into the season. They skunked them. So when they say like any given Sunday, like they mean that shit. Any team can literally win. So that again, I feel like the media needs the Cowboys to stay in the mix. So Cowboys can't lose the game, but you're not winning the game and getting the spread. It's just not going to happen. So J.J. McCarthy covers the spread. Is he good enough? Is he going to be the next quarterback next year? We don't know. Push the narrative, but I think the Cowboys do end up winning. Prime time, everyone. Oh, Cowboys, can they make the playoffs? Even though I think they are technically the best team in the division right now. Oh, no. It's Eagles. Eagles, Cowboys may actually come down to the wire and make the ratings higher for the NFL. And then the last game, we have Dolphins, Steelers. Steelers are the favorites at home.
Now this one, I can say Dolphins win if we talk
really
dog. Yeah,
bro, you're crazy. Why would you say that?
I don't know, man. I mean,
because if it's gonna be cold anywhere, Like, this is where it's gonna be cold at.
I don't know.
Bro, no, I'm looking at it right now. 21 degrees right now.
We're picking, you know, a lot of these are locks. A lot of these guys looks like locks. I'm just like, where's that sneaky little? I think this one's the one, man.
It's not this game. Hang
I
on.
think this.
Go back to the Patriots Bills. Go to a game where it's like
No. Those games are too like obvious. Like those ones are too like it could go. I need one that looks like okay, yeah. Because this one looks like you said, Dolphins. What the weather? The Steelers. Aaron Rodgers looking good. You know they're trying to get into the primetime. Dolphins might come out and
primetime Dolphins.
I'm going with the Dolphins. Personally, I'm just going with Dolphins just for we can come back next week and be like, hey, I told y'all what. So I'm going with Dolphins.
You going for the Dolphins to win?
I'm going for the Dolphins to yeah, if I'm going for the spread, it might as well win. I mean, yeah.
I mean, the one thing, if you and I are correct in calling a favorites week, picking the Dolphins is actually a pretty it's a smart move.
True, it wouldn't make
No, it would make sense if they're the underdog, but just thinking about it, I'm like, dude, it's gonna be cold. And then number two, the Steelers defense is one of the most violent defenses. Like, they just beat up Lamar Jackson. Like, you think Tua, who can't afford another concussion, like, is gonna.
This is the only game that doesn't, you know. Everything else is just like it's a stretch to be like, well, they could, you know. This is the only one where it's like, you know what, 6-7, 7-6, like, come on, man. Prime time, and also just for the fact of prime time, you should the underdog, you know. If not for that, I keep it Steelers, but nah, there's an underdog somewhere. I'm going with the Dolphins.
I'm not gonna double, overthink this one. The Steelers are gonna win this game.
Okay.
Unless something happens to Aaron Rodgers.
That's how the game goes. Yeah, I'm going Dolphins. Everything else, the only ones I think the Broncos, Packers, I'm gonna stay away from because that one's just kind of, Bills, Patriots. I like what you said about them being at home and then the division series, sweeping that. Other than those two, man, Dolphins. Dolphins gotta be the underdog here.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. I think
maybe Lions, but
I definitely know they're not winning this division. So this is basically a pointless game for them. I don't because their division is Bills, Patriots.
Sure.
They're obviously not going to win this. But Steelers actually have a chance to win their division. Like the Ravens, I think are 6-7, and then we just said the Bengals are like 4-9. The Steelers could actually win the division if they win this game. So because they go 8-6, put some distance between them. The Bengals and the Ravens have to play each other. The Browns are not even worth talking about. So
yeah, we'll see.
I mean, if they have a chance to like win the division if they win this, if they lose this game, now you're just giving life to the Ravens and everyone else. Like Tomlin, they're talking about firing Tomlin. Like if Tomlin he can't lose this game. Like if you're Mike Tomlin, they're like, hey man, why don't we fire you? Like nigga, you can't lose to the Dolphins. Like it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Now here's the thing: they put the 3.5. They didn't put 3. So I could see the Steelers winning by like a field goal. Dolphins,
sure.
Dolphins cover the spread, and then we get, everyone goes home happy. So, but yeah, they're not winning in no fucking 20-degree weather. It's Steelers on their coach about to get fired. Like, nah.
I got faith in y'all Dolphins, man. I got faith in y'all.
Whenever I put faith in the Dolphins, these niggas always just fucking rug pull.
Come on, guys.
Come on, Dolphins. Like, Oh yeah, me and my coach are not. We're not on talking terms right now. Like, wait, what? Wait, what? Oh yeah, Tyreek Hill needs to be more responsible. Like, wait, why are you talking about that public shit? Like, why are you like bringing that up right now? Oh man, but yeah, hopefully it should be a good game. It should be a good week. We got a lot of great games. It seems like the favorites are gonna crush this week. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool because if favorites are crushing, that means parlays are in play. So like the parlay should be hitting this week if this many favorites are going to cover the spread. Hopefully, fingers crossed that happens because it's been a lot of underdogs that have been covering the spread in the last couple of weeks,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
really just messes up a lot of parlays because obviously. But yeah, again, the best games to bet are going to be Thursday. If you actually have time to watch the games on Sunday, some of these are pretty obvious that you would want to look at. Giants, probably the Bears game because those teams have to win. Patriots, I got them winning. Bengals, for some reason, I have them winning. Rams. Panthers have to win this because they already lost to the Saints one time, so that's going to be an obvious one too. And then my Packers game is going to be. I still look at that. I'm just like going back and forth, but the Packers are going to win that game.
Yeah.
Cowboys should win their game, but I never like betting on the. Whenever the Cowboys are a favorite, I hate betting on the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Whenever that's it. I'm not gonna bet on them, man.
Yeah, they're tough one of the favorites.
Yeah.
And then the Steelers have to win their game, so that's another obvious one.
That one I'm a bet on. I'm gonna throw some on the Dolphins. I'm gonna throw some on for the chat.
But yeah, man, that'll do it. I haven't really been watching too much basketball, other than I guess the Chris Paul drama. Heard about that?
Yeah, betting in the NBA right now isn't. I mean, you can do it, but I'll say this: it's more fair. They're not doing no BS because I guess they're on it. I mean, they're on like the whole parlays and
they're auditing player
props and stuff. So they're like on the lookout for stuff. So people are on their behavior right now. So if you want to, but the thing is like, it's not really entertaining right now. All the good people are like load management bullshit, so but I mean, Christmas is coming up. So
shout out Chris Paul, bro. He was actually trying to get the Clippers to be competitive. He was actually trying to get them to like win games. Did you see that Ty Lue clip where like they're in practice for like summer league or something, and he's like, James Harden's like, oh no, CP said to do this. Like, man, fuck CP. I was like, damn. like this is
I mean, it is what it is. It's a business, man. You can't. How would you feel, man, if you are your peers, right? And you're a coach and you got this dude coming up, like you gonna treat him like, he's your nephew, even though you guys are the same age. Like it's like, and then your ego's gonna, it is what it is. You talking to people's wives in the locker room. Like athletes, rappers, we saw this with the whole Drake, Future, Rick Ross. Like, it's all about like, we need to leave the women alone, man. We need to leave. It's crushing our relationships with our fellow brothers, man.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened? You talked to his wife?
It's part of it. We've seen clips of Chris Paul and his that's your coach, man. Just be respectful. It's not no Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher.
That would make more sense because what I heard was
there's clips of Chris Paul talking to his wife. There's one, on the internet. He's like talking to his wife.
Was she laughing or what?
You can't see her face. Her back is turned. And Chris Paul, you can see Chris Paul talking to her, like, talking to her. And then you see like Ty Lue. he's coming. Like Chris Paul can't see he's coming. He's coming from like behind him. And then you see he turns around, he sees Ty Lue. He's like, oh, like going for a handshake. Ty Lue kind of just like moves past him, hugs his wife or the girl, like, like
that seems like, taken out of context. We don't know what happened.
But then Kendrick Perkins got online on his show or I don't know, podcast or whatever. But he said that he's been warned multiple times. He was like, Chris Paul, you've been warned multiple times, like in the locker room, not to. So I'm like, what? What are we talking about? What is this about? Like, is it his playing time? Like, is it his game? Or is he getting cut because of his game? Or is this because of some? So, fellas, we gotta. And he had the whole thing with Rondo, and Chris Paul's one of those guys.
The Rondo thing was basketball, though. The Rondo thing was basketball.
We appreciate Chris Paul as fans of the game, but some players, they just how he's a rat. Hey ref, this guy's doing this. Hey ref. Yeah, understandably, but it's
bro.
People get offended by some weird things.
No wonder. Okay, well, I feel like something happened because what I heard was these guys are like, on the road trip to play Atlanta. The GM comes to his hotel room at 3:00 in the morning, like, "Hey man, you're off the team. Fuck out of here." I remember when I heard that, I was just like, "Wait, what? Y'all couldn't wait till the morning? Y'all couldn't wait till like I got my breakfast first and like yeah, bro, I'm a legend. I'm a Hall of Famer.
It's the Clippers, man. It's the Clippers, man. They gonna you're gonna see it. They're gonna come out with the second season to that Clippers show. It's gonna have all this on there. We gonna find out.
Bro, the guy was the leader of Lob City, the only relevant Clippers period ever.
I don't know, man. It's
but
the Clippers.
That's what I'm saying. If the wife shit is real, now it makes sense.
It's part of it. It's part of it.
Wait, can we just send him home? Can we just like wait till the end of the season? Can we just nah? I need that nigga out right now. But it's 3:00 in the morning. Y'all heard what I said.
But yeah, see, it's part of it. Like he was probably going to get kicked out, but that was probably, hey, Tyronn, we're thinking of it.
That sounds like it's it. Have you ever heard of a player getting kicked off a team because he's trying too hard? You ever heard of Kobe Bryant? You ever heard of Kobe Bryant? I'm checking myself into the game.
That's what I'm saying. So it was other stuff. It was.
Have you ever heard of Kobe talking to someone else's wife? Nah, it's all basketball. Like, you can't get mad at someone for basketball. So if there's smoke, there's got to be some fire. So I'm like, okay, yeah. Like, you don't get woken up at 3:00 in the morning and sent home because of, you were too ambitious on the court.
So that's where we are in the NBA right now. We're in that drama. They're building up the storylines for 2026. But yeah, like Thunder, they're still rolling. They're on like a 20. They're like 26-1 or something like that. I don't know. Giannis, he's about to leave Milwaukee. He's on his. He's been out for like the last month. Yeah, man. Nothing's. Lakers doing great. Right
now, the main storylines are that John Morant career in shambles. Zion Williamson career in shambles. LaMelo Ball.
Oh yeah. See, it's all
on the fence.
It's all storylines. Yeah, the whole LaMelo, Trae Young, John Morant thing, the whole point guards.
Fence. People are out on John Morant. Apparently, no one likes him, or at least that's what the word is.
Yeah.
And then Zion Williamson, disappointment. Zion's such a big person that he will always be on the team, but he's a disappointment nonetheless. Everyone's favorite, Klay Thompson. Everyone's favorite punk, Klay Thompson, is living his best life with Meg Thee Stallion. And as his stats and career seems to go down the drain, he's still all smiles, which is great, good for him. and apparently he's in love. So good for him. Brandon Ingram with his own celebrity rap girlfriend.
So
Saw them on
storylines.
for no reason. So yeah, I mean, those are, and then Giannis. I'm hearing Giannis is going to go to the Spurs probably.
There's a lot
Because the
of
only
places
other
he
place he can
could
go
he
to,
could go.
no, there's literally only literally salary cap stuff and just trade asset wise. For him to go to any other team, you'd have to get a third team involved. The only third teams that have assets that are able to get involved are the OKC Thunder and the Spurs. But if you're the Spurs or the OKC Thunder, why would you facilitate someone else's trade when you can just trade for him direct, straight up? So
I mean,
it looks like he's not gonna go to no championship winning team already. Probably
the
gonna go for maybe
Lakers. The
no.
Lakers. I mean, he could
Lakers.
he could go to the Lakers.
He could if the NBA wants it. The Lakers don't have any trade assets. Like, what do they have to trade? But you would need a third team involved, and the only third teams that make sense.
No. They're not trading. They're not trading for him. This isn't a trade. This is for next season.
So he's staying on the team.
Yeah, for now, he's not looking to get traded. Like get rid of me right now.
I heard he's trying to get traded.
I don't think he's looking to get traded because if he's trying to get traded, it's going to be harder to go to where he wants to go or whatever the case is.
I think what he said was I'm open for. He said something like he's open for trades because here's the thing: if he's an actual free agent or something, like if you're the Bucks, you have to get something for him. You can't just let him leave and you don't get anything. So if you know he wants to be traded, you now have to try to figure out packages. Right now, it seems like the Spurs have the best to offer, and if he goes to the Spurs, the balance in the NBA isn't too crazy because you still have the Thunder are still doing their thing.
I don't think he's getting traded. He's not getting traded. The Spurs are one of the teams he could go to, but it wouldn't be through a trade. It would be like next season.
It would only be through a trade. His
contract is not, you're right.
He's not going to be a free agent. He's not a free agent. Like he has like 4 years left. He has like 4 years left or something.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That him moving isn't like mid-season. This would be like next season.
I mean, it could be at any time. Like
so, the asset, like all the assets and everything change. Like at the end of the season, it's a different story. Like he could go to somewhere, and those teams that were.
It's still the same situation.
It's not the same situation. It's different from. It's different from trading mid-season because first off, you get added money. Your budget changes when the season ends, right?
It can change if you like cut
depending on what happens. That's why they're waiting till the end of the season to do it. You could have maybe seen. Just from the reports I've seen, there hasn't been anything about trading this season. All the talks were just about his future after the season, like specifically.
Summer or whatever. Yeah, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I'm seeing that he's unhappy. They're on a losing streak. But yeah,
Spurs
at the end of the day,
Spurs were one of the teams. Yeah, I saw.
It doesn't change. Yeah, it doesn't really change the results. He said I guess he wants to go to the Knicks.
Yeah, Nick. I was gonna say Knicks and Lakers are also on that list.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Lakers are on the list. I don't see how the Lakers get it done because they don't have anything to trade. But then the Knicks is interesting. But it's the Knicks, so it's just never gonna happen. It seemed like the Spurs because the Spurs is like you can see like the history with like Duncan and David Robinson, like. It just kind of makes sense. Another two foreign players, same team like that. It just makes sense that he would go to the Spurs. Plus, the Spurs have the actual trade assets to get it done. So, Yeah, I just see him going to the Spurs. Also, DeAndre Ayton's playing pretty good. Like, the Lakers are probably, I don't know. We need to get rid of LeBron's salary. We need to like that if he I'm not saying he can't. It just really depends on what the NBA wants to do. Like, we're gonna get Lakers are gonna be back. I just don't think it's gonna be this soon. But I can see us getting
Nah.
Jokic. I can see us getting the last Infinity Stone of white players, and we have
What?
Reed, Doncic.
Hell, Jokic on the Lakers? Hell no, he would never do that.
He would. What? Him and Luka are friends. What are you talking about?
Jokic don't want to play on the Lakers, man. What are we talking about?
Luka wants Jokic will play on any. He'll play with
We're
Luka.
gonna see Luka and Giannis. All right, that's gonna be the next Laker dynasty right there.
If the Lakers pull that off, which would be literally impossible.
Why not? Why not? They have Braun and Jay. They have Braun and AD. We had Kobe and Shaq. We have Magic and Kareem. Like,
yeah, but
we can't get Giannis and Luka. Come on, man. We can. This is the Lakers.
Like, those trades kind of made sense though. It's like, okay, like the AD trade, we gave away all our young talent. Hey, all these little niggas who are gonna be all-stars in the next 4 to 5 years, you can take all of them. Yeah, except for Kuzma because we think he has potential, but all these other niggas, like, you just take them.
That was done.
That was AD trade. Like, we gave up a lot for AD. So
And this is different, but this is different. We're talking about Giannis, and we're talking about a nigga who he's a champion already. Like, so no, there's no.
now,
Yeah,
where I believe you is that this wouldn't be the first time the Lakers got a dominant center from Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, like, history would say we should make it happen.
We'll see.
But the Dodgers trading group or whatever who bought the Lakers, like, we're about to find out how rigged the NBA actually is, because Ballmer is still, I feel like his verdict is coming up. Like, the NBA did some bullshit where they're like, oh, we're doing an investigation. We'll let you know what we find.
The Kawhi thing.
So Ballmer is in some pretty hot water because he's literally facing, like, I'm not saying criminal stuff, but he's in some pretty deep water, and he's making the NBA look bad, and he's making it look rigged and shit. So now you have the Lakers with their Dodger group coming in being like, hey, we're the new ownership. We're trying to make a splash. We're trying to do things the right way. We can even maybe help you out, but we're going to need something in return. Give me that Giannis pack. Dolan, everybody hates Dolan. So he's not getting Giannis. That's already helping him, though. The Thunder have every single pick. The Thunder even have like a top pick in this year's draft. That's how from the Clippers. They had the Clippers pick.
Yeah.
So it's just like they're not getting anything. So now it's like Spurs or Lakers. It's Spurs or Lakers. Now, I think Spurs actually have the actual assets to get it done. But Lakers are the Lakers. So it really depends on how savvy this Dodger group actually is. Because if these niggas get Giannis, they got real juice pull. They got, somebody in Adam Silver's camp who's like, yeah, you know what to do. We know where you sleep, nigga. Like, and Lakers about to got another generational run. I love Wemby and everything, but as soon as Giannis puts a fucking elbow in your chest, it's over, bro. You ain't doing all that. It's over. Luka going off, Austin Reeves going off. It's a wrap, bro. Watch us keep Ayton as well. Watch Ayton stay.
Giannis go to the Lakers. I'm back to repping all Laker gear. I'm back. We going to all the games.
You were already back because no doubt LeBron's probably gonna be gone. So, because I think this is gonna be his last year on the Lakers, to be honest, unless he wants to sign for like some veteran minimum or some shit just to win a championship.
I mean,
But
yeah, he still got to do his farewell tour, so that'll be
yeah,
next season.
I'm curious what he would want to do, but like he doesn't want to be. There's no way he wants to be on a trash team. So I can see him going to maybe team up with Steph, Golden State. They're both oldish. Do some friendship type shit, but once Lakers, Luca, Reeves, Giannis, whoever the fuck else we got, like it's a wrap, bro. Like if I'm LeBron, I'm like trying to stay on the team, take two million a year just to kind of collect that extra ring. Or if you're LeBron, bro, go to the Spurs. You got Wemby, like. I mean, that's what I would do. Like, if you really just want to hunt down that last Infinity Stone.
Coach Popovich ain't there anymore.
He never had a good coach. LeBron's never had a good coach.
No, Popovich wouldn't be there anymore. I mean, maybe he's still in the organization.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but LeBron's never had a good coach anyway. Like, would it matter?
Yeah, but I think he said something about he wanted to like be coached by him or something like that. Like that's his. I don't know. But yeah, man.
He wants to win a championship. That's the whole point. So
he's done.
But yeah. Hey, you watched that Diddy doc? Sean P. Diddy Combs, Puff Daddy.
Yeah, man. It was very well put together.
Surprisingly, I'm like, damn, this shit was actually legit.
Not surprising. That's the part. I was telling, Thomas yesterday, I'm like, that's the part. It's 50 Cent, bro. 50 Cent is a great storyteller. I'm a fan of 50. I've Power, the whole Ghost series, Raising Cain, 50 Cent is a storyteller. Give him the IP of Superman and Batman. He'll probably make a great movie, right? So say, hey, we got this villainous street thug, P. Diddy. Make us something. Oh, I got all this footage. I know this guy. I know this. Yeah, I can put it. He's a great, tell me to put a project. Hey, man, you got footage on this guy. Make me a fucking PowerPoint presentation. Oh, yeah, but I'm also an artist. So let me put this into a documentary series. You can put it on Netflix. Yeah, do whatever you want. All right, let me cook. So he's going to make Diddy look the part. Is Diddy a bad guy? Yes. Yes. Okay, no one's saying that's not true. But is he... Here's the best analogy I put it. Back to superheroes, right? You're fighting a supervillain. The superhero goes to the supervillain hideout. Who's there with the supervillain? His henchmen, right? They get killed. If you're in the crossfire, you get killed. I'm sorry. The hero's not going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Nah, he's going to get out the way. If you're working with Diddy and you get hit in the crossfire, don't come out here saying, oh, man, yeah, he made me do it. Oh, he's such a bad. Nah, you was doing it because you was doing it. Don't say, oh, no, he made me. You had your own little.
That's funny.
Diddy can help me with this. He can make me this. He can do this for me. He can. Yeah.
They did say that.
I might have to do. Yeah, I might have to do this or this might happen, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm in the room. Cassie comes in. He says, "Do what you want," and I'm just like, "Word? What? I'm seeing all this going on." I'm like, "And you didn't do nothing? You didn't say, oh no, it's cool. You sitting here now saying, oh, I was just like, what, dude? But you was." You wasn't saying that then. You was saying, oh, yeah, thanks, Mr. Diddy, sir. And then you go to the girl. She's like, oh, I would see Cassie all the time. And it looked like something was wrong. If I knew something was wrong. But you got this other guy saying, oh, yeah, he's seen it. You could have went and told somebody. This lady here saying, if I knew. Well, this guy knew and he wasn't saying nothing. So all y'all messed up. Like, if all y'all would have just band together, oh, this guy's a bad guy, right? When we were slaves, right? Our ancestors were slaves. This is a bad slave master. Once we band together, okay, now we can take this guy down. If y'all would have just said, oh, Diddy's doing this to you too? Oh, he's using this. Oh, okay, let's band together. Oh, now we got 50. Oh, now we got, now, Nah, they was all worried about their, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna do what I have to. The same girls pulling up to the doc. Oh, he did this. Look how they're dressed, right? They're still getting their faces done, their bodies done. You don't have to do it anymore, lady. Diddy's not making you get the, you don't have to show your tits and all that. This is just we're just asking you some questions. Why are you still doing it? It's a you problem. Okay. Don't put it on Diddy. You know, yes, he manipulated, and people are, Donald Trump is the president. Let's not play favorites. Okay. Donald Trump is the president and he's done worse. Okay. He's actually been convicted of, Diddy was not convicted of those certain crimes that y'all like, oh, he did. Trump was actually convicted and he's still the president. So that's my thing. It was a great doc. Great doc. I love 50. I love Diddy, free Diddy, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, calling everybody in the documentary who was talking my henchman is wild. I was kind of for a second. I was just like, the problem with your argument is that in that first episode where like everyone died in that school basketball game,
the trample, the stampede or whatever.
Yeah, that's where it's just like, I mean, niggas really did die, like, because this dude like was being irresponsible with the event. So, yeah, what would I say about the thing? Here's the thing: as a guy who has discernment, he definitely did a lot of messed up stuff for sure.
Yeah.
There was one part, I'm not sure if you finished it, but there was one part where he's talking about these girls from Diddy Dirty Money, remember that little group he had in like the 2010s?
Yeah.
So one of them is talking and she's like, yo, I had my lawyer look at the paperwork I was gonna sign. I won the competition or whatever. And they cut to a scene with Diddy, like a cut scene or whatever from like back in the day. And Diddy's like, yeah, y'all made it. Congratulations. Like, yeah, y'all should be happy. Now we need you to sign this paperwork, and once you sign it, we own you. I'm kidding, but sign that shit. It's just like, yeah. So then I had my lawyer look at it, and he came back and he was like, yeah, so basically what this says is that they're going to give you fame. They're not going to give you fame and fortune. And then the girl's like, as soon as I heard fame, like I was all in. Like I already knew like this was a great opportunity.
See,
but then people are complaining about not having money. They're like, man, once I got that advance, I never saw nothing else. I'm like, nigga, like you didn't read the contract that he owns everything. And
to be fair, and this is where this is the difference between heroes and villains, right? This is what makes Diddy a villain. People like me and you, right? In my everyday life, I'll tell people, certain people, I'll say there's a certain word I have for certain people, right? First, so someone like me I'm aware of things, If Diddy came to me or someone came to me and was like, oh, sign this paper, I can give you fame. I'm not thinking, oh, you can give me fame. Yes, but the average person, they might. That's just how they're thinking. That's just how they're wired. Pedestrians. I call them pedestrians. They're just going around this world just, oh, yeah. Whatever they see on the news. Oh, okay, yeah. Everything is just like, okay, yeah. Whatever the word, pedestrian people. How do I feel about it personally? Fuck them. I mean, it is what it is. They say, oh, yeah, this guy fell off a bridge because he was, playing Pokemon Go. He walked off and fell off a bridge. How you want me to feel about that? You want me to be like, damn, yeah, Pokemon Go is bad. Oh, yeah, these kids are, nah, that's this guy's problem, man. Bro, take your eyes off it. Like, you can't. So villains will see this and they'll say, oh, this person, I can get them. Right. And that's just the way it goes. Villains will manipulate, take advantage. That's what makes you a villain. Now, good people, they have the self, discipline to be like, I'm not going to take advantage of this guy. Hey, man, you play a trick on someone, on a little kid. Nah, kid, I tricked you. Here's your dollar back. You tricked him, but I'm just teaching you a lesson. Some people are like, I'm not teaching you. I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to suck you dry until, I'm done with you. And I'm not going to care. Unfortunately, Diddy's like that. Villainous behavior. But I'm not going to be mad at Diddy. That's how he is. Move accordingly.
Here's the issue. He's your boss.
You made him your boss. You went and applied. You applied at his place of work, man.
That's the problem. Vince McMahon, Harvey Weinstein, Steve Wynn, Donald Trump. Like, the problem is you're the boss of the company.
And that's the power. They take advantage. So it's up to you. It's unfortunate. Again, the henchman. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Hey, you're in this position. I don't want to be a henchman. You see when when Batman grabs the bad guy, he's like, where is he? Where is he? He's like, no, please, I didn't really want to do this. I just have a family. I need to take it. He ain't trying to hear none of that shit. It's over. He's like, nah, I'm here for information. I don't want to hear nothing.
One of the funniest parts was when they had those clips about Making the Band. You remember that show, Making the Band?
Yeah.
When they showed that again, because I forgot what was happening during that time period. I'm like 7th grade, making the bands on, and I didn't know that show had come out because basically Diddy's career, or like everyone left him or something, so he needed like a new thing to kind of get things started again. Yeah, I'm gonna be making the band, and then everyone's like, yeah, I want to work for Diddy. He's like, yeah. It's like, hey man, Diddy needs some cheesecake. I'm walking through Brooklyn. I'm walking through I'm doing whatever it takes, bro. Almost like, damn, like y'all niggas really. I forgot, niggas were really willing to do all that shit. Like, hey man, I need some cheesecake. This is for Diddy, bro. Hurry up with that shit. I'm like, yeah, they were really about it. Like, they were really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's my argument. That's all I say when people ask me about, how do you feel about Donald Trump? How do you feel about, you said, the whole Epstein thing going on? It's unfortunate. Are those people evil? God will judge them. Will I judge them? No, because that's not my place. My place is to do my thing, and worry about myself. Make sure that I'm living life the right way, for my children, my future, and for them. All these other villains on the world, I'm not the superhero of this story. I'm not the superhero, okay? I'm Hancock. I'm Will Smith Hancock. I'm just walking around with my beer, just watching y'all just blow yourselves up and shit. Okay. When y'all need me, let me know. Maybe if you guys act right and you decide to finally open your eyes, I will then, okay, let me just do this super mega Kamehameha, save y'all one time, spirit bomb, and we out of here.
One thing I'll give Diddy is that the nigga can make hits. The nigga knows how to make hits. I forgot. Bro started playing them the hits. Remember when he was younger? He's working with Andre Harrell and everything. How he moved into Andre Harrell's mansion was just the slimiest snake move. I was just like, damn, nigga, you were already on timing way back then. But he was just like, because remember they used to introduce him oh, this is a Puff Daddy. You may know him from Jodeci. You may know him for D12. You may know him from. I'm like, damn, this nigga had a lot of hits. So that's one thing I will give him is the nigga knew how to make some hits. So back then, if you were a star, you were living a different life. So I can see why these niggas are yeah, I know he's an asshole, but bro, I'm about to be on because that you were legitimately those niggas were making hits.
And even then, that is fair. That is fair. Oh yeah, I know he's an asshole. We all have that, right? We go to our jobs. Oh, my boss is an asshole, but it's my job. But now it comes down to you. Do you have the self? When shit starts getting too crazy, you go to a new church. Okay. You go to the bathroom, you see someone praying to an idol. That's kind of weird. Okay.
The next day, you go to church and you see a bunch of people, maybe they're kissing a statue, making out with the statue. When are you going to tell yourself, I need to get out of here? That's it. Let's not blame the church at this point. Oh, the church, is the church making you stay? No. You're seeing things. You're hearing things.
Yeah.
You can show yourself out. If you stay in there, hey, that's on you. So I don't want to hear later, 50 years later, oh man, yeah, they were treating, nah. No. That's not how it
One
happened.
thing that was crazy about that doc though is like, it was just kind of weird how like every tragedy just like propelled his fame and glory even more. Like they had that Biggie died. He's like, yeah, we're doing this big funeral, but I'm charging to his estate though. And then you see him like doing the song, every breath I take. Like, it's kind of hard with you now. I'm like, that was Loki's biggest song. Like that was his biggest moment of fame of all time. Was like that.
That part wasn't even true. The whole estate thing, because Biggie's estate came and said that wasn't true. Like he took care of everything. Like they didn't pay. Like how would they? You know, how are you going to charge his mom to pay for everything? You know. So they were like, no, that's not true. Like he might have
run pulled the contract shit. I think that that might have been true.
Oh, at the end.
He was like, the contract so that.
Well, what I heard, all the Biggie stuff, I heard was false. Because Biggie's people came out like after the doc came out, they were like, yeah, they didn't come out and everything. I mean, but their stuff, like the Biggie contracts, the funeral, the life after death contracts, the guy, he was like, yeah, that stuff's not true. Like they were cool. The funeral, Diddy took care of it. Bad Boy took care of all the expenses, the cars, the cop cars, secure, all that shit. So again, I was like, hey, 50 can he can put a good story together. Is it all credible? You know, some stuff may be put for dramatic effect, but it was a good documentary, 10 out of 10. It made Diddy look like a villain, which when I die, if I go full on villain, I wish someone made me, make sure I look like when you Scarface, we think about Scarface he made him look like a villain for sure. So shout out to Diddy, shout out to 50.
It was crazy that he even had the jury from the court. That kind of surprised me. I'm like, damn.
There was a lot of footage. That's the other thing on Diddy's part, though. Like, cool. I love the enthusiasm. You're narcissistic, whatever the case is. But to like put all this stuff on like out there, like video, like having someone record it. Nah, you putting yourself like yes, like you're incorrect, and you know what you're doing. Like like it's not like you were dumb. Like I don't. That's the part.
It was basically the old person version of streaming. We're just like recording yourself doing everything.
Like the idea was cool, but it's like you're a bad guy though. You're doing some bad. Like you don't think some of this might come out later. Like, but
I mean, to be honest. Like the footage is so bad that it's tough to spin any of it in like a positive way. But he kind of did get off like one of the craziest cases you've ever seen in your life. And so I couldn't see him trying to spin some of it to be like, see, like, here's how we got off.
No, yeah.
But I mean, it looked bad. Now, what's crazy about Diddy is like, this is like the nigga's fifth case that he's basically gotten out of. It's just like
like you should know when to chill, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, you can see him back in when he was like younger, skinnier. Like he was just so slimy the way he would say stuff. Like, did you have anything to do with Tupac's murder? Come on, man. Like the fact that you even asked me some crazy, like, we already know that my name is clean, and like I just want to bring us together, bro. Like. I actually never saw the Death Row shit. After Suge Knight said what he said, I never saw Diddy's rebuttal where he was like, I just want us East and West to get along, like just total rug pulling. I'm like, bro, like this guy was PR, he was media trained for sure. definitely media trained, you
He,
know. So
yeah, he knew how to play the game well, which is, I mean, growing up, I was always like a bad boy fan. Like people would be like, "Oh, if you could get signed." This is before, obviously, like Young Money, like Lil Wayne. But I remember like people be like, "Oh, if you're a rapper, like if you were getting signed, I'd be like, "Hey, Diddy, bad boy, sign me up." Like so it's crazy to see how everything went. With Diddy tarnishing his name. You know how it was in the start. I was so appalled by it. Free Diddy, free Diddy. But you live with the punches when you see one of your your favorites, go down. So we'll see what happens, man. He'll be out in 2027. I don't think he's gonna stay quiet because he's already like flowers and shit like that. Like
we're gonna care anymore at this point. But I heard he sent 50 Cent some funeral flowers.
yeah, he sent him flowers. Yeah, so it's like I'm pretty sure
So
when he comes out, he's not gonna
that's
stay.
a villain move right there.
That's all I'm saying.
This nigga 50 Cent's funny though. He's just was smiling just the whole every interview you've been doing. Just that's
He's
the real
making
villain right there. 50 Cent.
They're both villains. They're both. This is a villain versus villain. You remember those Mad TV comics, the Spy vs Spy?
Oh, yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
There's two villain dudes, which is cool,
Let's hope that 50 Cent makes a Drake documentary. I think that'll be his magnum opus, That'll be his dissertation in the community. Yeah, the Drake doc.
You think Drake is a villainous dude?
Bro, come on now.
I think he has. Okay, yeah. I think he has a villain backstory. Because there's times where you watch Drake, like, oh shit, I got the. Growing up, when Drake first came out, I was like, hey, Drake, yeah, he's that dude. Like, listen to all this stuff. You go back, you listen or like watch videos of Drake, you see how he is. He's just like a regular shy guy, cringy kind of. But then you see how he evolves into this dude. He switched up. Oh, I'm gonna take your girl on. You're not the same dude. So that's kind of how I see Drake now. I'm like, yeah, you can tell he has that like, we compare him. We compare him to someone, but it's like, oh yeah, if he's upset with you, don't stay away from him because he's gonna get you, man. So all Drake people were comparing him to Diddy. They were saying, "Oh, Drake does the same stuff."
He even compared himself to Diddy. He's like, "Yeah, we learned a lot from you." Like, da da da.
Oh yeah,
how to move.
But people were like, "Yeah,
Drake is that him and 50 Cent are actually friends. It seems. So that may actually help him out in the future. But the OVO sweatshop, everything Kendrick said in the diss tracks. I don't think there's gonna be a doc on Drake. If anything, I think there's gonna be a documentary on the rap beef itself. There might be something on Drake, dude. I heard there's so many things that haven't been said.
But there has to be some type of like mystery, controversy, or that's what kind of makes a doc like.
That's what I'm saying.
The whole, the last dance thing was just, it's okay. What happened? Like Jordan, we never got Jordan's side of the story. Like unless Drake was like, I'm gonna be part of the documentary, telling you guys, like then But if it's just like an outside party, someone else is making it, then
Drake,
there has to be something.
He needs to his story needs to kind of go in a certain direction where it's like it's a very epic.
Well, he has to phase out.
Yeah,
he has to phase out first, so we don't know.
But apparently, there's some dirt on him about all the Hidden Hills shit, which is in Calabasas. So someone was like, "Bro, we talked to the neighbors. Like, we heard some stories about." What had happened in the Hidden Hills. Like Drake does not want this to get out. Trust me. Like da 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 da. So there's definitely dirt on him for sure. It's just like he kind of needs to hit a certain direction first.
Sure.
Before it kind of comes out. So
before they
I'm gonna hear like the weekend, like people talk, like yeah, man, like I was about to sign, but because everyone has something to say about working with the dude. Like he's one of the most prolific artists, had the longest run of all time. Like he's like our Michael Jackson, literally. Like it's weird to say it, but like in terms of like his level of impact that he had during his run was wild. So yeah, his son, everything, like he's the one. But again, he's actually friends with 50 Cent. So I don't know who's gonna be in position to really make that. But that would be like the biggest documentary though, is like the boy. Let's maybe Joe Budden. That'd be kind of funny if he actually was the one to produce something like that. But that'll be the final one where I'm like looking forward to it. But this Diddy one though, 50 Cent, man, this looked flawless victory. Like this documentary looked so legit and just so well produced that even all the footage that they had, it just went so well with the narrative that they were trying to paint. And yeah, now everybody sees Diddy as like a bad person, legitimately. Like I heard everybody's stories. Nobody was. It seemed like nobody was lying. Like everyone was like, yeah, dead ass. Like he I'm the one who set up Tupac. Like I'm the one. I'm like, this thing's pretty legit, bro. FBI agent on there. He's lying to me. Like, come on, bro. I don't know how you look at him the same way. Even his kids, I'm just like, damn. Like, yeah, man, that's that's checkmate for 50 Cent. It's game over. Game over.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's over. I mean, again, it's just, guy went to jail, do the time for the crimes you committed, come out and, just leave it. At this point, I know how it goes. Okay. I've seen it happen. People, when they don't like you, just don't try and force it. Just let it go. It'll naturally, if you come back, you come back. But unless you want to keep the villain role, then double down.
50 Cent, like apparently he hired his kids to be like in a movie or something or a TV show.
Oh, Diddy's kids, yeah.
Bro, the nigga just keeps. Bro, this nigga, man, he's something else, dude. He's next final boss, next level troll. You hate Diddy? Like, how can I hate Diddy? I actually gave his kids employment. Like, I feel like damn, this nigga's savage, bro. But it was an interesting week to say the least. But yeah, we'll end it here, man. Hopefully the rest of the week goes pretty well. Hit it again next week.
Yeah.
All right, this will end our longest